Point Roberts, a small piece of the United States that's attached to the mainland of Canada, is an interesting case of historic mapmaking gone awry. This anomaly arises not from a modern diplomatic agreement or a land purchase, but from the 19th century border negotiation and a misunderstanding of geography at the time. The story of Point Roberts' inclusion as part of the United States dates back to the Oregon Treaty of 1846, which was intended to resolve ongoing territorial disputes between the British Empire, which controlled what is now Canada, and the United States. The treaty aimed to establish a clear boundary between the two powers' territories in the Pacific Northwest. It specified that the border would continue along the 49th parallel from the Rocky Mountains to the middle of the channel which separates Vancouver Island from the mainland. The negotiators did not realize that extending the 49th parallel westward would cut through the southern tip of the Tawasin Peninsula, isolating a small piece of land, Point Roberts, from the rest of the United States mainland. It was only when surveyors later mapped the area more accurately that the full implications of the treaty terms became apparent. Despite its awkward location, Point Roberts became part of the United States, a quirk of political geography that has persisted. The area covers just about 5 square miles and is accessible from the rest of the United States only by crossing through Canada or by water. The community there has adapted to its unique circumstances, with residents and goods moving across the international border for schooling, shopping, and other everyday activities. The border itself is relatively unobtrusive, with checkpoints staffed by both US and Canadian border agents to regulate the flow of traffic. Though residents during the COVID-19 pandemic era had a particularly challenging time when the Canadian border was completely closed off to travel.